Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Environment, Conservation and Parks. Since news broke of the devastating environmental contamination of Cootes Paradise in Hamilton, I have asked questions in the House about when this government learned of the spill. I wrote to you as Minister requesting full public disclosure, and I filed a Freedom of Information request related to this investigation. But what I have gotten back from this government is either silence or attempts to shift blame away from the fact that this government chose to not disclose a significant environmental disaster to the people of Hamilton. The minister has said that an investigation is ongoing, and so my question, will the minister commit to making the investigation's findings public so disasters like this never happen again?
The question's been addressed to the Minister of the Environment, Conservation and Parks.
Thanks very much for that question opposite, Mr. Speaker. And I've spoken that to the media in this House as well. The City of Hamilton has failed its residents with regards to letting them know of the spill. We are making changes with the Made in Ontario Environment Plan to ensure that going forward, spillage across the entire province will be online and accessible, Mr. Speaker. And I have made comment the investigation is ongoing, and when that is complete, we will make the findings public.
The supplementary question.
So let's be clear, this was a devastating environmental disaster, and now a year and a half later, people deserve straight answers, not comments from the minister to the media. And this government's attempts to wash their hands of the responsibility in all of this is simply appalling. The Premier himself shared his own opinions with the media when he said, and I quote, "It's totally unfair what the councillors did and what the mayor did. Knowing this all along, you know they can't be dishonest with us." But his own minister knew for over a year and a half that sewage was flowing into our water and said nothing. Speaker, the people of Hamilton are looking for some accountability. Will the minister come clean, apologize for keeping Hamiltonians in the dark, and release the results of the investigation publicly?